My name is Michael Goetz. I am the Associate Director of Development for Annual Giving and Alumni Relations at Harvard Divinity School. Being a member and then one of the two leaders of the university's LGBT faculty staff group, we were able to do a lot of great programming over the past couple years aimed at two things: building community across the university for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgendered staff members, and also making sure that Harvard's policies were as fair and equitable for LGBT employees as possible. I would say we're also a leader in engaging how religion plays into all of these larger conversations about the many, many facets of diversity. And it's another reason that I'm very proud to be in that particular corner of a really magnificent university. To say, as someone who has spent his about 11-year professional career in higher education, but only 4.5 of those years at Harvard, I was so pleasantly surprised at how accessible the administration was to us. When we first started talking about having meetings to make sure that we would be able to talk to the highest level administrators about things like trans healthcare, pay equity for same-sex couples, these sort of weighty issues, I thought to myself, they won't take these meetings. We've had sit-downs with the Vice President of Human Resources, with other top leaders who have come to us saying that they're not only glad that we're stepping forward to be a voice for this community, but they want to know how they can work to strengthen Harvard. So they've heard us out in really grand style and have tried to be our partners as much as possible. Any of these things, it's always a process. And yet I have been really amazed by how far they've been willing to go out in that process with us. And we've been able to have a lot of victories for it. I mean, not specific to the work of our committee, but one thing that I think about is I went to a National Coming Out Day event that was organized by one of the students at Harvard College here in the Yard, and President Faust was there. Something as simple as that presence, and having her there and saying, Harvard is your Harvard as well. Your voice, your community. We are one community with these many different stories and perspectives. And I couldn't believe that our president was there and was making that phenomenal statement, and she has been so out front with us with things like Don't Ask, Don't Tell, and very much interested in making sure that our voices have been heard. So right up to the top, it's been an extremely inclusive, welcoming environment.